everybody, Gwen here. Today I am bringing you my Power Yoga for Sports Hockey Edition. This is going to be a half-hour vinyasa flow with some stretches, chock full of information, and what to do for hockey players. So let's just get started. I'm going to set my timer, and we are going to take a nice deep breath in. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up, and bring the arms down. Let's twist it out. So, twisting nice and deep. We want good rotation in the spine, clean in both directions. Getting the breath going. Nice tall back. If it's hard for you to sit up tall like this, sit on a block. Your knees will be out of your face. If you're more like this, sit on a block. You want your back nice and tall so you can get the best rotation possible. Speed it up a little bit. Let's work those abs. Go, go, go. Last 10 seconds. And come to center. Bring it up and over, stretch it to one side. Let's get that reach going, side body, all the intercostal muscles. And other side. Reach, reach, exaggerate it. Try to keep that opposing hip on the ground. And bring it back up. Let's lie down onto your back. Take a big full body stretch on the floor. So arms are overhead, feet flexed, press the low back down, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're warming up the hamstrings now, warming up the entire body, really trying to identify your tight hamstring side, just in case you don't know it already. Warming up the shoulders and getting the breath going as well. Keep it going. No music for me. If you want to put on your favorite music while you do this half-hour hockey routine. And then knees come into your chest. Hug them in. And you're going to go ahead and take a block between your knees, inner thighs. We want to engage the core. Arms are out to the side, palms flat. Flex your feet, and you're going to go side to side. Getting a little bit more lower spine rotation, activating those obliques. Some of you with tight chest, pec, might even feel the opposing shoulder while the knees are down. Take a moment just to feel that opposition. When the knees are one way and you're reaching the opposite way, you're just wringing out the entire spine. Keep it breathing. Keep breathing. Make sure those knees touch down. Don't cheat it. And we're going to come to center. You're going to take that block underneath your feet and drop the knees out. So take a moment just to make sure your feet are lined up with each other. They're right in your body center, and relax. Obviously, we're working on groin inner thigh here. And when you're skating on this sort of unsure surface, unstable surface, we just want to give the groin inner thigh a stretch, a little extra attention so that it's able to function on that unstable surface. Try not to do anything here, and what you're going to do is allow the low back to come off the floor. So you don't have to press it down. That's only going to inhibit the groin stretch. Just let it arch, let it do what it wants to do. Sometimes I do teeny tiny little taps here, I'm not saying big bounces, just teeny tiny little taps to make sure I'm letting go. Sometimes I use my arms to weigh down, get a little deeper. And take a peek up while you're here and see if one knee is higher. That's your tighter groin side. That's the side that needs extra attention. All right? It's up to you to notice those things. You're going to keep the same position. Just move the block away. So now the inner edges of your legs are a diamond shape. And that shifts the stretch from very groin inner thigh to a little bit more outer hip socket. You still feel groin inner thigh, that's fine too. Again, let the low back do what it wants to do. It's probably my first Power Yoga for Sports video where it's just me, but I wanted to get the content out to you guys, and gathering people together and scheduling things sometimes takes longer, so I thought you'd rather just have me than not have a video at all. Notice where you feel it. It's pretty deep. So coming out of this one, you're going to use your hands on the outside of your thighs. Use your arm strength to bring the legs back together. Push that block aside. Make sure you have enough room. Knees into your chest, and we're going to rock and roll. Okay, all the way up and all the way back 3 times. Now, hockey. I want you to try to come up into standing forward bend. Bend the knees. Come back down. Try to do it with no hands. Might take a couple days, might take a couple weeks, might take a couple years. Doesn't matter. Give it a try. You might need to boost yourself with your hands like that. That's fine. Couple more. And hang out and standing forward bend. Feet are hips width apart. Grab opposite elbow. Sway the back. Another opportunity to feel those hamstrings. Deepen the breath. Let the head go. So much tension in the neck and shoulders. Let's have a moment to let it go. And then release your hands and bring it into squat. Again, groin inner thigh, deep hips. We want to keep those knees very, very healthy. And the best way to do that is to keep the hips flexible in all directions. Staying here a little bit. If you can't get all the way down with the feet flat, go as far as you can. And one day, you'll be shocked that you just sink right down. And then hands to the floor. Straighten the legs, feet parallel, a little wider this time. Sway just a few times. You could even walk it out in place. Sometimes that will help you negotiate into your hamstrings a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Okay, here we go. Let's heel toe the feet back together. Bend your knees, plant your hands, walk, jump, or float to plank pose. You're going to push the floor away. Sink, push, sink, push. One more time. Sink, push, chaturanga. Upward dog. Big anterior spine stretch. Very important for hockey as it's very forward. And then nice downward dog. Right leg up to the sky. Right foot forward between your hands. Left foot flat. Standing head to knee. Some of you are going to look like this. Some of you are going to be here. Take 2 blocks under your hands if you're way up here. Otherwise, bend and straighten a few times to negotiate into 2 straight legs. As long as you're feeling a hamstring stretch and breathing, it's all good. Right hand on the inside of your right foot. Open it up into triangle pose. Some of you will be up here. Some of you will be way down here. But open it up, look up, strong back, engage your quads, and then look down. So, back to your standing head to knee, bend your right knee. Level 1, left hand is on the inside of the foot. Level 2, it's on the foot. Level 3, it's on the outside of the foot. You could use blocks here too. Pick a spot and extend the spine. Twist, twist. And right arm comes up to the sky. Then straighten that right leg. IT band. Push down into your legs. Push into that right hand. spiral around, and then back to triangle pose. My hip just clicked. So that IT band stretch is very challenging. If you can't straighten the right knee in the beginning, that's fine. Bend and straighten, negotiate in until you can. Second round, square it up, bend, twist, revolve. And bring it back down. Last time, triangle pose, really long, broad, take up space, turn the chin. No one's going to come up from behind you and steal that puck because your head can spin. Your eyes are open. Last time, revolving triangle, spin it around. A lot of balance here too. I trust that you hockey players have good balance. And then hands down. Press forward into squat again. Level 1, hands are here. Level 2, hands are here. Level 3, here. Exhale up to standing. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Hands down. Back to plank. Push. Sink. Push. Hold plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Linger there a little. It's so important to get that anterior body open. And downward dog. Okay, stay with me. Right leg back up to the sky. Whoops. And right foot forward between your hands. Left knee down. Crescent lunge. From the hips down, you're pressing forward. From the waist up, you're lifting. Getting a nice hip flexor. Taking some strain out of that low back. Hands heart center. Twist to the right. Left arm on the outside. Twist. Once you twist as far as you can, then press the hips forward more. Try to get that left armpit to cradle your right knee. Bring it back to center. Okay, here we go. Listen up. Stay here. Do not tuck the back toes under. Lift the knee. Let's open up that ankle in the opposite direction from getting locked in that boot. And bring it down. Hands down, press back plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog, linger, linger. Downward dog. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right foot flat. Standing head to knee. Negotiate and then hold. Remember, blocks if you need them. Left hand on the inside of the left leg. Triangle pose. There goes my back. About 4 cracks. Don't hold on here and disconnect your core. Push. Okay, look down, square the hips. Bend the left knee. Level 1, level 2 on the foot, level 3. Pick, twist, arm, straighten. Revolving triangle. Try to look up at that top arm. And then back. Triangle pose. Whoops. Triangle pose. Don't go as fast as I did, because you'll fall. Look down, level 1, level 2, level 3. Make sure those hips are square before you revolve. Otherwise, you're making it harder. And last time, triangle pose. Open it up. Shoulders out of your ears. And revolve. Square the hips, twist, extend, straighten, and then look down. Press it into your squat. Remember, level 1, hands heart center. Level 2, arms are out. Level 3, arms are up. Exhale up onto the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to lean forward too much. Exhale, tiptoes. Do it again. Exhale up. Inhale down. Hands heart center. Hang out there a little bit. Make sure your shoulders are back. Head is neutral. You're not here. You're trying to bring that heart out in front. Bring the hands down. Press back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And then downward dog. Left leg up to the sky. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Crescent lunge, other side. Okay? Don't hold back. Hips forward. You want to get to the point where your fingertips graze the floor. Okay? Hands heart center. And twist. Really twist deep here. Get the armpit to cradle the knee. Hands in prayer center. Press the hips forward. It's almost like a little back bend. Obviously spinal twist. Obviously balance. You'll feel a little left hip. And then in control, back to center. Okay? Don't tuck that back toe, but lift the knee. Even if you just try, you don't get lift off just yet. Bring it down, hands come down, press back plank. Last time, chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. Knees down, bring it through to seated. Okay? Arms are going to come up. If you're really good, hands behind your head. Otherwise, you're here. Otherwise, you're here. Level 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to roll it back. Just a couple. And I'm going to roll it up, trying not to lift my legs. Roll it back. And roll it up. One more. Back. And up. Okay. Bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you on the floor. And it's important to get that anterior spine open, protect the shoulders, open the chest and pec. So inverted table. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Up and down. If you're feeling a little bit more advanced, lift it up. Press back. Your butt doesn't touch. And up. See how I press my shoulders? And back. Imagine my hands are right under your shoulder blades, lifting your heart up. You'll feel chest. You'll feel anterior deltoid. You'll feel bicep. You'll certainly feel wrist, which is important in hockey because you fall a lot. And those wrists need to be able to support the fall. Use your whole foot here, especially when you're in inverted table. Some people do this. Use your whole foot. Let's go one more. Bring it up. Lower it down. Straighten your legs. Level 1, 2, or 3. Roll. And exhale up. 2 more. Roll. Slow. Exhale up. And roll. Exhale. Okay. You can go back to inverted table if this is too challenging. Otherwise, we're in inverted plank. Hands behind you, fingers spread. You're going to internally rotate the legs. Inhale, lift it up and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Up and down. You push so hard with your hands and your heels that you lift your hips until you're in one nice line. Lift. Push the floor away. Lower. I'm sweating. I don't know about you. Lift. Lower. It's not about fast. I'm timing you. You probably hear the click of the clock. I can see a clock right here where I'm timing you. Lift. And lower. Easy cross leg onto your hands and knees. Take a block or two if you need it. Frog. So we're going to go further into that groin, inner thigh. Hips right over my knees. Knees out as wide as I can. Don't go forward. Don't go back. Heels directly behind the knees. I'm going fast because I want you to get the most out of this. And as you listen to this video over and over, you're going to wish I would stop talking. So I want to go through all the directions quickly. Right away, I notice I can go a little deeper. My chest is resting, my head is resting. My focus now is completely on my breath and letting go. This is where your tunes will definitely help you out. We're probably only going to do 3 minutes here. I prefer you do this 6 to 10. So no, on its own, you could always do a frog stretch. If you go to the video in the training kit, the Power Yoga for Sports Hockey training kit, goalies, there's a frog in there. Those are also the top poses for goalies, the top poses for position players are great stretches to go to now at the end of that workout to increase, give yourself even more opportunity to open up. You're going to get a nice pigeon pose, wheel of life in the position player pose video. You're going to work on the toes and feet a little bit more. Definitely back, hips, and more frog. Okay, we're going to take one more deep breath here, knowing that you could always go to those poses in the training kit. Let's bring it up. That's the Power Yoga for Sports Training Kit Hockey Edition. There's 4 more videos for you if you're getting this video aside from the kit itself. Take 2 blocks after you come out of that frog. Might take you a little bit. And we're going to open up hip flexors. Since you are locked in a lot to almost a half sort of squat position, there's a lot of toll, there's a lot of pressure on the hip flexors. So this pose with the blocks very, very weird low on the tailbone, legs extended, will neutralize your pelvis and really target those hip flexors to depressurize the back, give you some more play in the hamstrings. It's a great way to just release and relax. You could definitely pause this video here and do this one longer. As standalones, you can do this one. You could do frog. You could do supported fish pose. So we're going to stay here 1 more minute. Be mindful of what you feel in your back. There should be no pressure in your back. If there is, the blocks need to go closer to your feet. Trust me, I know it's weird low. Okay, come out of this, bend the knees slowly, and we're going to finish 1 block, and you're going to move the block up. Let me move this so you can see good. Higher, so it's right under the sacrum, low back. So many hockey games are won and lost because of the difference simply of having fresh legs. I had a hockey coach write me that the team was not doing well, and they went in the locker room during the half and did heavy legs, and they won, and he credits it all for getting fresh legs from this pose that I taught him in his Power Yoga for Sports teacher training. So we're only going to do it for about a minute. You could do it 3 to 5 minutes. You could do it up a wall, up against lockers, anything you need to. If it's hard for you to be in the middle of the room, take a strap around the feet, which is also nice because you can accentuate the calf stretch. You could even work the hamstrings a little bit more, but the feet are nice and square. When the hips are higher than the head, it's just easier to hold it there without using your abdominals. You could even play around with some straddle. You could bring them up and down, but the main idea is lymph drainage to lighten the legs, get rid of those cement legs, quicken the step, fresh legs, fresh legs, fresh legs. Okay, knees come into your chest, feet flat on the floor. So on their own, frog, pigeon, that hip flexor, heavy legs, you'd be set. But make sure you do this video 2 to 3 times a week. Be consistent. Be great. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.